Hi Anthony. Can you briefly introduce your company and what is your focus in Infocomm this year?
Of course, yeah. So welcome to our stand. We're from Shure. Shure's a 100-year-old American company, so we've been around for a while now. It's our birthday back in April. We're primarily an audio company. People know us as a microphone company. So whether that's from being on a concert stage or in a boardroom or a classroom, basically we're enabling every voice, let people be heard, their message, their song, their whatever it may be. We're at Infocomm because India is a very important part of our world. You know, it's a growing importance. We operate in over 120 countries around the world, but India is one of the ones that's in our top 10. And we're very happy to be here. It's multiple years we've been coming to this show, so it's good to be back.
Amazing. What are the key products and solutions you are showcasing at Infocomm?
So this year we're making a bit of a splash about our IntelliMix room kits, which is all about Microsoft Team Rooms, how we enable that for either SMBs or global companies, that consistency of rollout, so that's very important. We have some stuff around the wireless microphones, which are sometimes more on the pro side, but these people are rude, they just come and bump into you, so apologies for that, we'll beat them later. We then take that and build, when corporates want to have that important message, again, if it's a CEO, global CEO talking to a town hall or something, they want to know they've got that reliability. So we have those products there. We also have in here, we have a whole bunch of new speakers which we're having. So it's not just the inputs from the microphone, it's going through the processing and it's the outputs as well. So the entire audio ecosystem, the chain. So we have some new products on there. We have some more wireless around the other side. We have our Shure Cloud, so people can monitor it and network all their network systems and make sure that the rooms are working exactly as they should be working. So too many things, to be honest, but I don't want to keep talking to you for too long on this one.
We could do this all day long.
All day.
What type of customers or verticals are you primarily targeting at Infocomm?
The Infocomm obviously for us is more around the corporate, the installed solutions. So whether that is education facilities, the IITs, IIMs, maybe it's some of the big enterprise players, some of the financials or legal firms who have very large setups here in India. Government departments, they also need good installed systems. They have meshing they need to be imparting. So a whole host of end users. Then of course we talk to our integration channel. We're here on the stand with our distribution partners in India, Sun Infonet, who we've been with for nigh on 30 years. So long-term relationships, but we give the people the means to be as efficient as possible, basically.
Amazing. What message would you like to give to the Pro AV market?
The Pro AV, we have some great kits here that's being used in the install world, but also applicable to Pro. So for the Pro AV side of things, we have our ADPSM, our digital IEMs. So we're using those. These are appearing now on riders all around the world for the top level artists and further down the chain as well. We also have our ANX4, which is now we can get up to 24 channels in a single rack unit. So before we were going out with boxes yay high, now you can take it far smaller, more compact, easier to transport, it's more efficient. We're now using licenses for the channels. It's not all just boxes. It's a mixture down the boxes and the software to be as efficient as possible. And we think that's where the industry is going. So we're introducing that here and getting some interesting results back. People are finding it exciting. So come along as well. It's not just for installed stuff. The Pro people can come here and enjoy themselves too. Although they do bump into you, so they're very rude.
What are your expectations from the market, from the Infocomm event?
As ever with a trade show, you're here to sort of tell people what you've got. Sometimes more on the Pro side, you might get a quicker turnaround. People have a need. Normally it's about education though. It's telling people what is possible. So as we talked about those corporations, particularly those big global corporations, they normally operate on a 4 or 5 year rolling cycle around the world. So you've got to build it into their specifications. They want to be comfortable, they want to test it. So if we could come out of here and we have agreements to go and do several POCs, proof of concepts with customers and show them our equipment working in their facility, the proof's in the pudding when it's in their space, because this is not, it's a trade show at the end of the day. Making connections, strengthening existing ones, usual marketing spiel basically, but it'll be good.
I'm sorry to take up your time. There's the last question I want to ask. The products that you are showcasing, what are the challenges that you face and what are the solution part of it that you want to share about it?
Challenges, look, anything you come up with, there's always competition, so you want to have stuff that's relevant. we need to sell it. But I think at the end of the day, the market will decide what it wants. Any manufacturer, us or our competitors or an entirely different industry, we can launch a product and say it's going to do X. And the market says, no, we want it to do Y. And we go, no, we've designed it for X because we've been working on it for 5 years and the market will win. And we see that when we launch products over our 100-year history. We launch it for a specific application and it suddenly gets vastly successful doing something else. I'm talking about I'm sure you've seen on the podcasting, we have our SM7Bs, SM7DBs, that whole sort of podcast mic. It's probably the largest selling podcast mic in the world. That was originally a studio microphone for recording musicians in the studio. It just happened that some famous podcaster one day went, you know what, I'm going to do that, and now it's the biggest selling podcast microphone in the world. So that's an example of how the market takes, but we have to adapt to the market, not just the other way around. It's their money at the end of the day. They choose what they want to use.
Amazing. It was really nice interacting
Pleasure.
with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for coming by the stand, and come back again. The rest of the show, another 2 days yet. Thank you.